the elephant-headed god we all know. In the vast and colorful world of Hindu stories, one god stands out immediately. You cannot miss him. He has the head of an elephant on the body of a human boy. This is Ganesha. He is perhaps the most loved and recognized god in the pantheon. His name itself tells us a lot. Gana means a group or a tribe. Isha means the lord or master. So Ganesha is the lord of the Ganas. He brings order to chaotic energies. We see him everywhere. Temples, homes, dashboards of cars. Ganesha belongs to a very important family. He is the son of Shiva, great ascetic, and Parvati, love and devotion. She is the anchor of the family. He has a brother, Kartikeya, the god of war. Ganesha, wise and playful. He represents intellect and strategy as much as heart. Every part of Ganesha's form is a lesson. He holds a noose to capture difficulties and an axe to cut attachments. His broken tusk is sacrifice. His mouse is the ego, which he rides, not is ridden by. He is the remover, the teacher, a living symbol we can learn from. People in the Hindu tradition do not begin any new venture without first thinking of Ganesha. Starting a business, building a house, writing an exam, embarking on a journey. The first prayer is always addressed to him. He holds a very special title, Vignaharta. Vigna means obstacle. Harta means the one who removes. Ganesha clears the path. This is not just about physical barriers, our fears, our doubts, our confusion. Praying to Ganesha is a way of asking for clarity and courage to move forward. The worship of Ganesha brings more than just a clear path. Buddhapriya, the one who loves intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, intellect. Students, writers, artists, many seek his blessing. The wisdom he offers is deeper than academics. It helps us see right from wrong. Good luck and prosperity are also associated with Ganesha, Siddhadatta, the giver of success. His image is common in places of business, a symbol of hope. Beyond clearing paths, he is also a powerful protector, guarding doorways. Worshipping Ganesha invites a shield of benevolent energy, peace and security. Let us now turn to a story. It is a story about a god and a demigod, about hunger and pride. The main characters are Ganesha, the wise son of Shiva, and Kubera, the god of wealth. Kubera lived in a magnificent palace of gold and jewels. He owned mountains of treasure, and a great pride grew in his heart. He wanted everyone, even the gods, to see his wealth. So he planned a grand feast. He invited Shiva, but Shiva declined. Shiva saw the pride behind the invitation. Instead, Shiva sent his son, Ganesha, who has a very healthy appetite. Kubera prepared more food than an army could eat. On the day of the feast, Ganesha arrived. Small, gentle, smiling. He began to eat plate after plate. Sweets, savory dishes. Everything disappeared. Servants rushed, yet everything vanished. Ganesha looked at Kubera and said, "I am still hungry." He emptied his storerooms, yet the hunger continued. Ganesha began eating plates, furniture, decorations. Kubera's pride turned to fear. All his show, gone, leaving an insatiable hunger that wealth could not fill. In desperation, Kubera ran to Shiva to beg for mercy. The situation grew desperate.
Ganesha looked at Kubera and said, "Since there is nothing left, I will have to eat you."
Kubera went from pride to panic. He ran to Mount Kailash and fell at Shiva's feet. Trembling, he confessed his arrogance and begged for help. He admitted his intention was to show off, not serve. Shiva listened calmly and gave him a small handful of roasted rice.
"Go back and give this to my son," Shiva said. "This will satisfy his hunger."
Kubera was puzzled. How could a handful do what mountains of food could not? He hurried back to his ruined palace with nothing else to try. With trembling hands and humility, he offered the small roasted rice.
Ganesha accepted it, and as he swallowed the last grain, he sighed, "I am full."
Not by wealth, but by a simple offering given with a pure heart. Kubera fell at Ganesha's feet, his pride gone, replaced by gratitude. The lesson: riches mean little without humility. He understood what truly mattered. This is a lesson that echoes beyond myths. Intent, not scale, is what gives an offering value. Ganesha's hunger was a mirror for the hunger of the ego. A small act of service offered with humility is worth more than grand gestures for show. Use what you have to lift others, that is true wealth. Humility turns resources into blessing. This story is not just an amusing tale about a god with a big appetite. It holds a deep lesson about wealth and pride. Having riches is not bad. The mistake is letting them define you. The ego is never satisfied. It always wants more. Praise, power, possessions, they feed but never fill. Shiva's handful of roasted rice is symbolic. Humility and intent matter most. Mountains of food offered with pride versus a few grains offered with devotion. The difference is intention. Humility, devotion, surrender, these give value to an act. Today we often measure worth by bank accounts, houses, cars. When possessions possess us, we become slaves to pride. We chase more and never feel content. True wealth is not what you own. It is the quality of your character. It is humility and generosity. Use resources for good, and they become a force for change. Whether you have a little or a lot, generosity matters. A small gift offered with care can change lives. Convert pride into service, lift others up. This story reminds us, purpose of resources is to help, not to elevate self. True fulfillment comes from the good we contribute. That is a satisfaction no amount of wealth can buy. Use wealth to create light. The teachings of Lord Ganesha are not ancient myths confined to texts. They are practical guides for living a meaningful life today. His very form, part animal, part human, reminds us wisdom appears anywhere. We must overcome base instincts with higher intelligence. By starting endeavors with intention, we are not just following ritual, we are clearing our minds of obstacles to act with focus. This is a psychological tool anyone can use, regardless of background. The tale of Ganesha and Kubera critiques the ego directly. In a world of likes and comparison, this lesson is urgent. Check your motivations. Doing for good or for proving worth. Humility leads to contentment. Pride leads to endless hunger. Obeying this teaching cultivates self-worth not tied to validation. Control ego and desires, symbolized by the mouse he rides. Be powerful yet gentle, intelligent yet humble. Sacrifice and service build character. These principles build resilience and strong character. Ganesha's symbolism is a roadmap to balance and fulfillment. Be powerful yet tender. Remove internal obstacles of pride, fear, and attachment. Let go and step toward your potential. Achievements measured by inner peace and service are lasting. Live the Ganesha way: humility, wisdom, service. Today, August 27th, 2025, these teachings still apply. Ganesha's form reminds us to blend instinct with reason. Start with inner work, then proceed with clear purpose. Clear your mind of clutter. Set intention and plan with wisdom. Act with focus and humility. Small acts of kindness matter more than grand displays. Give what you can with sincerity. Use resources to build something lasting. Be big-hearted. Digest life's challenges with grace. Use buddhi, your intellect, to strategize, not to dominate. Control desires, serve higher purpose. Step down from the pedestal to lift others up. Build resilience through service and humility. Seek balance, that is lasting fulfillment. Today, choose humility over pride. Use what you have to make the world better. Cultivate inner peace. External success will follow in service. Let Ganesha's lessons, humility, wisdom, service, guide you. Start small, stay humble, and act with heart. If this resonated, subscribe for more stories that teach us how to live.